So you don't want to be exactly the same, but you have to have differences. And passion comes out of the differences.
Welcome to the show, Dr. Barbara and Dr. Michael Grossman. How are you doing?
Excellent.
Great to be here with you.
It's so awesome to be connecting with you. I'm looking forward to this topic we're about to talk about. I'm so glad that I'm going to learn so much about love from you, about love and long-lasting relationship basically from you. But before we get into details, before we get into your book also and the quiz that is available on your website, I would love us to just learn from your story. Like, how has it been like being married for over 50 years? Can you tell us about the journey so far?
The journey is filled with so many twists and turns. We actually tell our story to a good extent in our book called The Marriage Map that we wrote about 4 years ago, The Road to Transforming Your Marriage from Ideal to Adventure. We talk about how this process worked for us. In our new book, Ageless Love, we talk some about our personal adventure, but a lot we talk about the physiology of love and how that works in terms of you can't change physiology and it is what it is, but you have to use that to create that opportunity for love. So our own marriage adventure, we got married when we were 20 and 21. And so we've gone through a lot of changes. So who you are when you're 20 is so different than who you are when you're 35. And it's so different than who you are when you're 50. And in relationship, you have to be able to grow and change. And that's been a big process for my wife and I. And we talk about what these changes are and how it's going to work. And don't resist the changes. It's so important that you've got to understand that your partner is going to change a lot. You're going to change a lot over the years. And you need skills to get you through these changes.
It's a path that is full of surprises. There's no other relationship that gives you as much feedback as a partner. And it's actually a personal, you don't realize it, but when you commit to a relationship, you're signing on to a personal development program over a lifetime. No one will tell you, that you're inconsiderate or you're selfish or your thinking is small or any of the other kinds of important reflections you need in order to continue growing over a lifetime. So if you don't like to grow, if you want to just stay in your hole and be the same person you've been since you're 18 years old, the relationship is not for you. But if you'd like to expand and unfold your personality and develop maturity and creativity, relationship is a personal development program that I highly encourage and recommend.
How would you define love, and how would you know when you found it, when you found that true romantic love?
Wow, that's a complicated question because, a lot of people don't, you need an affinity emotionally and spiritually and physically. And I don't know that a lot of young people these days are that thoughtful about it, but, you want to, if you respect yourself and if you've grown enough to know yourself, you ideally you should be able to choose someone with whom you have a resonance, where of similar interests and values, family, similar desires for family and lifestyle, and there's a physical romantic component to that, physical attraction, and the values are so important to be similar. And, most people don't, a lot of people don't explore that so much. And you need lots of good conversations to know that you are, you have those kinds of affinities that will make for an ongoing, rich partnership.
So romantic love is so different than other kinds of love, because romantic love, you want someone to be different than you, but also have similar values. So you
Yes.
want someone to be different so that you have different roles in your relationship where you can appreciate and thank them for what they do for you, and and they can thank you for what you do for them. So you don't want to be exactly the same, but you have to have differences, and passion comes out of the differences. And so there's some complexities for romantic love that aren't there in just friendship,
Mm.
aren't there in family values. So we like to say that brother and sisters and parents and children, you have this love that is like water. It's just always there. And if it you don't see them for 6 months or a year, you come back and you're just so happy to see them and you're right back being in love.
Yeah.
Romantic relationship is like fire. You have to keep feeding it. You have to keep nourishing it. You have to keep providing it air and wood to stay alive. If you go away for 6 months or a year, don't expect that when they come back, you're going to just be right back in love again. It takes a lot to maintain that. And so romantic love requires the ongoing activities that promote that fire to stay there. And we teach that you have to constantly nourish that. So it's not like you fall in love once and then it's over and you say, well, I said I loved you and don't bother me now, I'm busy. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to keep feeding it.
Hey there, podcast enthusiasts. Are you ready to add a little sparkle to your day? If you're loving the insightful conversations and captivating stories on Mirror Talk Podcast, here's a friendly nudge to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on the empowering messages and thought-provoking discussions we bring to your ears. But wait, there's more. We're all about spreading positivity and inspiration, and you can be a part of it too. How? By sharing the love with your friends and family. Share this episode with your loved ones, and let's create a ripple effect of empowerment and growth together. And hey, if you've been enjoying what you hear, why not take a moment to leave us a glowing 5-star review? Your feedback fuels our passion to keep delivering content that resonates with you. So hit that subscribe button, share the love, and leave us a review. Let's keep the conversation going and spread the Mirror Talk magic far and wide. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, your support means the world to us.